I've loved my Fitbit for years. Yes, it's a great fitness tracker, but maybe even better, it allows me to see my Dexcom glucose readings directly here on my wrist. So you can imagine how devastated I was when my Fitbit Versa died after well over 4 years of service. So I went on Amazon and I found myself a new Fitbit. I did not get the newest one. I chose to get a Fitbit Versa 2. And in this video, I'll show you how to set up your Fitbit as well as how you can get your Dexcom readings right there on your wrist if you have a Fitbit watch. And I promise this is not just a video where I sing the Fitbit praise. I will actually be showing you exactly how to set up your Fitbit and some of the traps that you should be aware of because, well, I want this setup to be as smooth as possible for you. Because I did make a few mistakes when I initially set up my watch, and I don't want you to do the same. I am Christelle from Diabetes Strong, and let me show you how to get set up so that you can get your Dexcom on your Fitbit. And you do still need to bring your phone with you whenever you venture out. Unfortunately, there's still no smartwatch solution where you can just have your Dexcom communicate directly with your watch. You do have to bring your phone with you. But first, let's talk about what you need, and then we'll get everything set up. Well, first of all, you need a Dexcom. And you need to use the Dexcom app on your phone. And you can either use Dexcom 6 or Dexcom 7. I've had both of those on my watch. You do need then a phone that's compatible with the Dexcom app. You can find a whole list of all the compatible smartphones on Dexcom's website. I'll start by showing you how to set up your new Fitbit. If your Fitbit's already set up, if you're ready to go, just jump ahead to where I show you how to get your Dexcom on your Fitbit. You'll also need to download the Dexcom Share app. It's a free app. I'll show you how to link that to your account later on in this video. And then, of course, you need a Fitbit. For the method that I use to get the Dexcom reading on the Fitbit, you can use one of the following Fitbits. You can use a Fitbit Versa, Fitbit Versa 2, Fitbit Versa 3, the Fitbit Sense. I think there's a lot of Fitbits here. And the Versa Lite and the Fitbit Ionic. And then finally, you will need an internet connection. And that is it. Now, let's set it up. This is my Fitbit Versa 2. You see I got the pink one with the rose gold. You can, of course, get a different color if you choose to, but getting that out of the package, this is what it looks like. This plastic here you're gonna take off, but that's just protective. Other things that come in the box are an extra rim if you have a larger wrist, and this is the charger. You wanna unwrap that because we're gonna start out by charging our Fitbit. So take off the plastic, and you can see these 3 little dots here on the watch as well as on the charger. Those need to line up. So you just click the watch into the charger and you plug it in. If you haven't already, you want to download the Fitbit app. Click up in the left-hand corner to add your new watch. Click Add Device and find your device here in the list. Again, these are the ones that work with this method. I have the Versa 2, and then click Setup. Then you have to look through all of this. Say you agree. This is just explaining the charger. Already talked about that. And then it's going to search for your Fitbit. When it finds it, it's going to be a number that shows up on the watch. So this was the number that showed up for me. You just put that in, say pair. Then you can allow for notifications. I allow that. I didn't do this. I'm saying not now. You can purchase it if you want to. But next, you want to set up the Wi-Fi. I don't have to show you how to do that. Once the Wi-Fi is set up, you can click Next. And it's going to do a download. This took a while. So while it was downloading, I was kind of looking through the different things. You can do the same thing or just like lay it to the side and wait. You can see the progress of the download on the screen on your Fitbit. You can see here the little blue line is moving upwards. Again, it took a while. Once it's updated, it's going to tell you it's updated and ready to go. Just say, got it. I just said not now to all of these things. There's a lot of options, things that you can add to your Fitbit watch. It's all great, but whatever. So I'm just clicking next through all of this. And here we go. I'm done. I did not choose a premium plan. Just click out of that up in the left-hand corner. And here you go. Your Fitbit is now ready to be used. Now that we have the watch up and running, we need to add a clock face that will allow us to see our Dexcom readings. The one I use is called Glance. So that is the setup I'll be showing you today. I'll also be showing you what not to do because I did make a few mistakes and I made them so that you don't have to. There are other options to getting your Dexcom readings on your Fitbit watch. I just prefer a glance. So again, that's what I'll be showing you. Open up the Fitbit app and then click up here in the left-hand corner. Here you want to click on the watch that we just installed. And then you want to choose gallery. That's a little watch here. And now we're going to add the clock face. You click that little plus sign down here. Once you do that, you can click the little magnifying glass and you can type in glance. So that's what we're going to do. And then simply hit search. And you see that's the first one that shows up here. So you just click on that. And then you click install. So I select all here. And it took a while for it to install. I did a fast forward. But once it's installed, you then need to click on settings because now we have to set up your Dexcom. You can choose Dexcom or one of these other Night Scout, X-Strip, Spike, etc. I choose Dexcom. Then you want to add your username and your password. And you can go down here in the bottom and you can change the settings. I want my high settings to be 160, not 180, for example. So there's a lot of different options down here. You can choose whatever it works for you, whatever you want to show up on your watch. But this is the setting that I use. Next up, we need to enable our Dexcom. So open up the Dexcom app, click share. So now you want to share your Dexcom readings with someone. It can be yourself. So let me just share with me. It's just me, and put in your email, or you can share with someone else. That's fine. But once you've done that, you just go through all the steps. This doesn't matter. I mean, it doesn't matter. You just need to have the share functionality turned on for this to work. So once you do that, you simply send that request. If you did what I did and set yourself up as a follower, you'll now have an email from Dexcom in your inbox. So open that, and when you scroll down, you'll see there are 2 steps. First, you need to download the app if you haven't done that. So you can click on these links. That'll help you to get the app. Once it's downloaded, you want to do the second step, which is accept the invitation. Do that, all the prompts, so that it gets set up. Once that's done, you will now have your Dexcom readings right there on your Fitbit watch. Yes, it should work, but it doesn't always. I've had this happen a few times, so this is E500. I like to call it the user error, but I mean, if you get an error message, go to the Glance website. You can see the different ones. Here we have the E500, and this can kind of help you troubleshoot what the problem is. And the problem here was that I had not put in the correct username and password. It won't tell you if it's incorrect. It'll just give an error message. So go back in the settings and update the username and password. So I did that. Let's just flick out of that. I'm going to go all the way out so you can actually see the watch. Here we go. And then I'm going to click on refresh on the actual watch. So here you see that little circle underneath the E500. Boom. There we are. Oh, I'm dropping. I need to go eat. But here we go. It's all set up. And that is how you get your Dexcom readings and alerts on your Fitbit watch. I hope this tutorial was informative and helpful. If you liked it, please give it a like and leave me a comment below. If you enjoy my content, if you'd like to see more from me, please subscribe to my channel and turn on notifications. That is that little bell that shows up when you click on that subscribe button. That way you'll be informed whenever I post new content. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.